This is a sparkling water. Just wanted to clarify. Anytime anyone hears a crack like that, people start getting nervous, especially around this time. How is everybody doing? We're just, I wanted to give myself a reason, an excuse to go ahead and stream. It's more so of a teaser than anything to prep for the bigger streams that I definitely want to do on this channel. But I see we got some people that have come on in here. We have Seth is here. We have Janelle Santos. Hello. Dominius. These are epic names. Now look, we're hanging out right now. I'm pretty excited because there has been so much that has happened in the last 3 years since the last time I had something going on with this channel. Kind of just want to touch on that a little bit, but I also just want to spend some time to say hello to everybody joining on the stream. We've got a lot of people coming in here. Great. Wow. Seth is here. What's up? The Fighting something. I remember your name. I think, yeah, your name sounds familiar. I just probably can't pronounce it. Anyway, we're just hanging out, having a good time. So much has happened. There's been so much that has changed. And I got to say, I'm pretty excited. A lot of the equipment that I have right now is some stuff that I've added upon. And it's just really cool to be able to still do stuff that I really love outside of YouTube, but also come back to YouTube with a kind of just like a fresh perspective and to be able to just be like, wow, like it's been a long time. I was even looking over some things on my YouTube channel. I don't know if you guys have YouTube channels or you post and you do gaming videos or anything like that, or maybe you just have other types of videos that you have going on. I think it's really interesting when you go back and you revisit your content and you're like, wow, look at this, look at the stuff I've made. And you kind of go through that discography, if you will. Well, discography, I mean, your portfolio, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know. YouTube page, whatever. I have been really well. I have been awesome. I can't lie. Life has been something else. It has been amazing. I don't know about you guys. I'm pretty sure for you guys, for everyone really, life can be like a roller coaster. I know we've kind of had videos where I've spoken on that here and there, but it has been awesome. Excuse me. As of lately, I've been doing a lot of streaming in my professional career, so it's just been cool to revisit streaming back onto the YouTube page with gaming. And I think it's really cool to be able to come back and take what I've learned in my career and bring it back with a, like I was saying, a fresh perspective with the YouTube channel that I have. And I'm just able to test, have some fun, blow off some steam, stay up late. I mean, my goodness, it's 10:20 p.m. right now. What am I thinking? What are you guys thinking? Why are you guys here? But you're here, and I really appreciate that. Yeah, so like so many things have changed. First off, just really briefly, just going over it, I got married. It's pretty awesome. My wife is to my left here. Her name is Ellie, most beautiful woman in the world. We are happily married, about a year and some change, and it's been awesome. There's been so many developments that it's cool to just let you guys in on. I know, like, I've had a history of kind of just uploading videos, disappearing, coming back onto the scene randomly. I'm very responsive to comments, so I do take my time to kind of like just talk to everyone and see how everyone's doing and respond to comments from videos that are pretty prominent that have garnered a lot of attention from times past. But I just want to say thank you to anyone that's tuning in right now. I really appreciate your love and support as the years have gone by. I mean, I was looking over some comments the other day where I saw some people that were commenting that had been subscribed to from a year ago to 3 years ago to 10 years ago. And I was like, my goodness, what are you guys doing still watching my stuff? That's crazy. So thank you guys for the congratulations. I really appreciate that. It's been awesome. It's literally been awesome to be able to partake in a career that I love. I'm a junior producer, and it's really awesome to be a part of the company that I'm working for and just literally dive in and learn so much about live streaming, producing, working with a talent. And it's just been awesome to really just dive headfirst into this career, and just knowing that it really started with my YouTube. It started with coming here and making all types of videos for you guys. My light died. Heartbreaking. I got a nan light right here. It was a nice little blue light, and this sucker died. R.I.P. The show must go on. But anyway, all my experience is funny. It really started here with the YouTube, and it has just come so far. And so I'm very grateful and thankful that I've had the time spent here with the YouTube channel, and I've learned so much, even from you guys. There are some people that have been watching for years that have even helped me put videos together, and I wanted to say thank you for that as well. There's been some times when we've shot older videos that have taken hours to shoot, and a lot of people that have helped in the comments and subscribers were just extremely patient, and I just want to thank you for that. These wins that we've had are really, it's plural, it's us, it's we. It's a victory that we've all been a part of, so it's really cool just to still come back here and be able to share this good news. Let's see, this dude Kyle says, yo, hey Adam, it's been a while, Stained reference intended. It's been a while. It's a great track. Stained, it's a good band. It's a good band. But basically I wanted to say too, it's this channel's been near and dear to my heart. There's a lot of older videos that you guys may see that I'm going to be archiving a lot of the older content, so it may disappear from the page, but I'm going to have a playlist for all of the old content so you can still access majority of it. There's certain content that I'm going to be scrubbing through and removing because I don't personally agree with some of the older stuff I made that's pretty harsh and that's filled with expletives, harsh language. That's kind of the stuff I'm steering away from as much as possible. It's just not compatible with where I'm at now. So I'm going to try to keep up a lot of the other videos that aren't too intense to that regard, but it's cool to see where I was and where I'm at now. So yeah, just coming on here, being able to speak with you guys a little bit, and just you're going to see some more short content from me. I'm going to be playing some games that are near and dear to my heart. This channel, I don't know if this is going to be a reoccurring thing quite often because in my career it's quite busy. Excuse me. This sparkling water does you in. Gets you bubbly. I feel like Grandpa Joe after he sipped on the fizzy lifting drinks. That's how I feel right now. But with my career now, things are quite busy. I'm helping produce a live show twice a week. So the demand is heavy, but I love it. I gotta say, just getting into live streaming and getting into producing, being a video specialist, all these things were just lined up with my interest. And it was so funny that I keep coming back to my YouTube career of times coming on here and making these crazy gaming videos, which I know some of you are familiar with. But for those of you joining now, hats off to you. You're as crazy as I am because we're both staying up pretty late, I can imagine. But I'm just going to go ahead and read a couple of comments or skim through. So if you ever see me looking at my laptop is right here. My cat is to my right, and my wife is to my left. I'm living the good life, ladies and gentlemen. It's great. Let's see. We got Trevor saying, to think I was a child looking at your stuff, and I loved your old Minecraft stuff. It's good to see you back. Thank you so much, Trevor. The old Minecraft stuff was a lot of fun. It was definitely stepping stones into learning more about what I wanted to do and figure out how I was going to pull that off. I think ever since I was a young kid, I've always wanted to be involved with filmmaking. I always loved storytelling, so with gaming, I figured it was just a medium to be able to do so while I was on a budget. So it helped me learn about writing, it helped me learn about directing, it helped me learn about a lot of different things. But the funny thing is, I was directing films ever since I was a kid, and no, they weren't grand budgets and they weren't professional by any means, but I always was working with people and we were always collaborating together. So once I got into the gaming arena, that was a little bit more isolated until I started meeting other gaming YouTubers, which was really fun. But where do we go? Axel done asked me, how's the pay? No specific number. I'll leave you wondering. Let's see. Adam, if you ever get the chance, you should check out some Minecraft horror mods. Yeah, I haven't played Minecraft in a long time. I got to tell you that much. But I do appreciate the community, and I do appreciate everyone that has found my channel from the older content that had to do with that. So let's see. Just looking at, skimming through. We don't want to miss nothing here. But I will say, going back to that, I really appreciate you guys coming on in here. And for those of you who don't know, my name is ARG. My name is Adam. I'm not going to say I'm a gamer, but all right, I'm a casual gamer. I do love some video games. I mean, I got to say, from when I started playing video games when I was a kid, like GoldenEye 64, Star Fox 64. I mean, shoot, I was playing the Super NES. So I was really deep in this. I was playing the old Star Fox on the Super NES. I was even playing NES. To think of those days when you had like gargantuan cartridges that you had to slam into this like microwave looking console. And I know there's like systems before that, but that was before my time. But Seth is here, says, OMG, that's so exciting. Love that you've been doing your passions. I personally also want to go into writing and filmmaking. Go for it. Do it. Look, I got to say, I know people might say nowadays, oh, it's an oversaturated market, X, Y, and Z. Sure, yeah, oversaturated market. Who doesn't want to get involved in filmmaking or be an actor or director or whatever? But look, I got to say, if you got a dream for it, you got a passion, study up, get around a lot of people, work with a lot of people, and get involved. But I got to say, it's really cool to get back up on here and just kind of explain who I am. There might even be some people who might pop in here and might just quickly escape. It's like, I don't remember being subbed to this guy. What's going on? No worries. Why I got into YouTube wasn't really for the subs or anything of that nature or for making my name huge. I fell in love with literally just making stuff that garnered a reaction from people. I think that's what I loved the most, was being able to see, oh wow, like this video could move somebody. This video could make people laugh. So it's really cool to take all that knowledge that I have learned and worked with so many people and bring that to where I'm at now. So yeah, but I am currently producing a live show. I also have a horror film that I've literally had on the back burner for darn near 10 years that I'm finally getting around to. I do have one horror film out right now that I made a while ago. I'll link it in the chat for you guys if you want to see me dipping my toe into the ventures of filmmaking. This was posted on a channel called Creepy Boca. I didn't really have time to talk about this that came out, but I'll pull it up on the screen for you guys. But this was literally a horror film that I directed, I wrote, and a friend of mine and I got together and we made it literally in one night. And my wife was so awesome. She helped me out. I needed some batteries or something, and she came in clutch, bringing the batteries, bringing me the re-up with a coffee bean. So that was a good time indeed. But you guys are seeing a little piece into this horror film. I just wanted to show you just a touch. I'll link it also in the description, but just showing you I've actually been involved with a bit of filmmaking, video related stuff. This is my friend Tyler Bancroft. Shout out to Tyler Bancroft, amazing friend, also a filmmaker, driven actor. But yeah, this film here was called Don't Touch, and it was a short horror film that was made for this filmmaker's horror contest. His name is Jacob Owens. He has a horror contest every year. I forget which year we made this, but it was a lot of fun. It was when I just moved into this new place, and it was completely empty. But anyway, that's one of the films I shot. I'll link it in the description for you guys, or the comments right now, so you guys can check it out. So let me put that in there for you guys. But it has been a trip. You know, even writing and putting some posts up, it was really cool to see like a lot of you guys respond. And yeah, like it was just like, wow, I have so much to tell you guys and so much to update you guys with, but I just hadn't had the time to really make that happen. But I'm going to pull up one of the things that I was really happy to see with you guys, and that is right here. So this is just some posts I made, and I know a lot of you guys were a part of it, and thank you guys for being a part of it. But what is that on the screen? Sorry, I just noticed something. I'm like, what is that? Oh no, never mind, that's nothing. That's nothing. Okay. So it was cool to see you guys partake in this post that I had when I posted 11 days ago. Which game we playing during the 2025 stream? I need that vote. Come one, come all. And I put Red Dead Redemption 2 as numero uno. Number 2, Resident Evil 4 Remake. Classic game right there. Resident Evil 4, one of my favorite games of all time. Half-Life 2, greatest of all time. Or the last option being whatever you want. And I was really happy to see that all of you guys, 62% of you guys, 82 votes, and 62% saying whatever you want. That's what I'm talking about. And I appreciate y'all for that. But let's see here. But yeah, that was one of the older horror films I made. It's already a little bit dated now, but I have another one coming out relatively soon. It's not your traditional horror film. It's one that is more so based on some things that I have been through, but it's really cool. But tonight, I didn't have any intention. Well, actually, I might, just start off, because tonight is a test overall and a teaser. And so I wanted to definitely open up a game and play a little bit of it. Not too long, because I know it's late, but I definitely wanted to just try it out with you guys, see how it goes. But for those of you who are tuning in for the first time, my name is Adam. This channel is called ARG, stands for Adam Rodriguez Games. I've been on YouTube for quite some time, but literally this is kind of like a fresh reboot. Don't know the plans with it entirely, but I do know it's fun to get back on here and conversate with you guys. So it's pretty neat. Let me see. And I forgot to press recording on my OBS too. That's hilarious, but it's all good. We're not going to do that because this is the teaser. We're not going to do that. But I'm going to test it, so we're going to do it anyway. But yeah. My wife's just cackling at me. She's never seen me in my element. Which is so funny. That's okay. Her computer makes a lot of noise. It's like a rocket ship that's about to take off. It's kind of like mine. Mine's making a lot of noise too. So it's all good. One day on the stream soon, I'll introduce you to my wife. It'll be pretty cool. And also my cat will probably make an appearance. Her name is Raspberry. I pull her up, you know what I mean? And actually, you know what? Let's do it. Look, this is Razzie. The Raz, the Spaz. She's a cute kitty. She is, how old is she? She's about 6 months. And friends of ours found her in a parking lot. She was crying, left alone, and now I know why. Because she's crazy, and her mom probably was like, I can't handle this little one. But she's cool. She joins me on my ventures when I'm editing and all that stuff, and she chills out with me. But yep, she's probably going to join us in the stream. So if you see Razzie, you know it's going to be a good time. Right, Razzie? Okay, she's tired of me. I'm going to hand her over. She went from my right to my left. But yeah, we definitely feature cats on the stream. We're a cat-friendly stream, so if you guys are pet people, all welcome. Cats, dogs, we love it all. See, she's in the background right there, right there. She actually helped me put up these lights, funny enough. She was like, put it up there, put it on the wall. So it was pretty cool. But yeah, we're going to test out a game. And considering we were looking at the comment from the post here, we're probably going to try out Half-Life 2. It's been a while since I played Half-Life 2. They just remastered it. I was playing a little bit of it the other day, and I was like, whoa, this is definitely an interesting game to get back into. But then I was also playing some Red Dead Redemption 2. Boy, oh boy. I don't know if you guys have played that game, but this is like a straight-up movie. I come from a background that loves movies and Westerns, and I feel like this game really encapsulated the Western genre and like took it to a whole another level. So definitely a cool game. But yeah, we're going to dive right in. So ladies and gentlemen, buckle your seatbelts. We're going to take about 15, 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, but not too long. Tomorrow I'm getting prepped for the stream. I'm pretty excited. It's going to be pretty cool, but I'll keep you guys updated with that too. I don't want to tell you guys everything too fast, too quick yet, but I got to say a lot of stuff is going on. So again, for those who are joining for the first time, my name is Adam, ARG, Adam Rodriguez Games, and from time to time, we're going to be getting together. We're going to be playing some games that are near and dear to my heart, so they might not be the games that are currently trending, but we're going to play some good stuff and have a good time while doing it. So thank you guys for joining. I'm going to take one look at the comments before we transition on over to playing some games. But again, I appreciate you guys even hopping in right now. Again, what are y'all doing? Like, I'm completely okay if you guys got to go to bed, you guys got to do whatever. It's cool. But if you want to help with this test and with the video, come on in. Grab a snack, grab a sparkling water. Whatever the case may be, grab your pet. Just like Raspberry. And so let's get into it. So Half-Life 2, this game changed the landscape of gaming the time it came out. My gosh, bringing in new elements into the gaming world which have yet to be seen during that time. I can't even remember the year it came out. Maybe you guys would know. Leave me a comment if you guys know what year Half-Life 2 came out. That'd be great. But it changed the landscape of gaming forever. And there's a whole documentary out that just came out by Valve. I believe it was about Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2. And they're teasing a whole lot. So I figure they might be prepping to get ready for Half-Life 3. And I'm telling you, look, we got to get a Half-Life film. There's been a lot of film adaptations for gaming, for games, and a lot of them have been good. Some of them are trash. Like, don't get me started with Mortal Kombat. I thought that was going to be good. It was hot doo-doo. I did not like it. But, yeah. Wow, Seth says, Half-Life, actually never played it, can't wait. Wonderful. We're going to get a little bit into it, and I know for sure that's a game I should commit to finishing on these streams. So once we're concluding this test, I'll probably come back and play that one again at some point in time. But let me know some of your favorite games that you guys are playing right now. What are you guys playing? I don't want to hear Fortnite. I don't want to hear Minecraft, but I'm pretty sure you guys are playing one or the other. No, I don't hate. I'm just kidding. I'm sure there's some good games that are out there right now that are really cool. I like the ones that feel like you're watching a movie when you're playing them. So those are the ones that I gravitate towards. But let me know. What are you guys playing? Let's get this ready. Let's see. Let's pull this up. All right. Here we go. Half-Life 2 by Valve. My wife's showing me a meme real quick. This is important. We gotta wait. No matter how much time you spend with your girl, this is how she be every time you're about to leave her. Wait, look. I gotta show you this. Let me see. Will it focus? Let me get out of the frame. Ain't that meme accurate? That meme always makes me laugh with the little mice or the rats or whatever. Alexa's Abstracts asked me, how old are you now? Now look, points for pride, take y'all guesses. How old do you think I am? And whoever gets it on the nose or close to it, points for pride, I'm going to favorite your comment, probably pin it and leave it up. Take your guesses. Come on now. Come on now. But yeah, let's do it. All right, I'm going to pull up the game. I'm putting your guys' comment section over so I can see it. I don't want to lose that. Okay, we got 28, we got 31, we got 29. Y'all are fast, lightning fast with it. Wow. Very cool. I'm about to answer. I don't know, maybe like 44. Got my eye on you. Might have to hide that comment. Hurt my feels. 35, 32, perhaps 23, an aristocrat. Lovely. All right, let's see if this works. Okay, we don't want that to happen. Okay. Hold on, let me move this around. My screen kind of like wigged out. We're doing good. Nobody lose your oh, my AirPods. I've had my AirPods in the whole time and they're not even like on. One moment. Dominius said 27, 29. I'm guessing it's around 23 to 25. Look, you guys are just throwing numbers out now. Quit playing games with me. All right, why does this keep... Okay, there we go. We're in. Everybody, Half-Life 2. We all agree early 20s. I like you, Seth. I like you a lot. I like you a lot. Okay, final guesses before we start the game. What's it going to be? I've heard some pretty solid responses, so I'm very happy about that. And whoever takes the cake, like I said, we're going to do something with your comment. And you guys got to do this, a virtual Babe Ruth to the audience. You know what he would do back in the day? I don't even know why they would do that. It has to be 31 or somewhere in his early 30s. Why does it have to be there? That's what I want to know. Okay, remember, look, okay, last 30 seconds. Okay, we got a 25 and a salute emoji. Great. 28 to 29. Okay. All right, Metal Dev says 24. Final guess. Any final guesses before we start? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This guy, 100. All right, here we go. Somebody did get the right answer. I'm going to pin it up right now. Let's see if I can pin. Okay, now we just crapped. Sorry. The message is pinned. Now you guys can react in shock and awe. What happened? The truth is out there now. Someone said, unknown was like, I knew it. Seth is like, 31. Dang. Shit. Hey, I'll take it. 31. Ma, you seem too young to be in your 30s already. Well, what can I say? The Lord done bless me, and I pray it continues. My wife has been chefing it up and making a lot of good food, so I'm sure that has to do with a piece of it. Look, I'm trying to pull this chat up, and I'm fighting for my life here with OBS. Okay, let me close this a little bit, because we have to start playing. You guys gave me the answer. You guys were good on that. I do have a laptop if I need to get it, but I don't know. Okay, here we go. We're going to play Half-Life 2. Here we go. This should work. All right, for those of you who have not played Half-Life 2, it's a wonderful game. It's great. There are some horror elements, and I think that's why I really liked the game. But yes. We're going to start a new game. Let's do it. Let's do, yeah, great. Start a new game. Here we go. Let me know how the levels are. I will adjust accordingly. But thank you guys for joining the stream. We're having a great time. Your guys' comments are hilarious. I just got to say that. You guys are comedians, guys and gals. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, here we go. Excuse me. Somebody says no audio. This is why I appreciate you. Game is muted. Perfect. This is what we needed to figure out. Okay, watch. Hold on. We're going to fix this. This is so funny. Wait, it's muted? It says desktop audio. What's going on? I'm sure. No, y'all are right. Y'all are telling the truth. The game is muted. Very strange. Or give me a second. Sorry for the... This was working the other day just fine. I don't know what happened. Okay. Let's move this. We're going to jump right into it. Be patient. We got this. Display capture. Yep. Audio input capture. I'm trying to see why this wouldn't work. This would be hilarious if the audio didn't work. But we're going to get it to work. It's so funny. Before I started the stream with you guys, I was like, I have my career, a live streamer, I'm producing a show. And look at this. I can't get the game to play. Everybody stay real patient. We got this. Come on, everybody. We got to do this right. Okay, so I have desktop audio, 100%, yes. This should be, oh! I think I know why it's not working. Okay, figuring this out. We're going to do this together, everybody. It's like diffusing okay. It's probably because I have AirPods in, and that's where I have my speakers directed towards. Okay, we're going to do something very jank. There we go. All right, now you guys got to let me know if the audio is fixed, okay? And it's not fixed. Okay, give me 1 second. This is very strange. See, this is why it's good to have test. And as I'm figuring this, oh, it works? Seth said it worked. Hopefully it worked. I heard it strange. Okay, you can hear. All right, we're going to roll with it. Well, no, you probably heard the crappy audio. We hear it though, Adam. All right. Okay, I'm going to trust y'all. Sorry, look, this is good that we're having a test. The same thing happened to me when I went live with my show, the first episode, and my heart almost stopped. This was a big time show, and it was just like, oh, there's a lot riding on this. So it was like, we can't have these mistakes, and it happened. So, all right, but it's weird. So for the desktop audio, I don't know why I have that enabled. We're going to start it anyway. It's good for the test. Okay, everybody buckle up. Here we go. 1 second. Sorry, I'm trying to get this thing to work. Okay. So anyway, this game takes place. This game takes place, if you guys are familiar with the book 1984, George Orwell, this is like totally that. If you guys have read the book and if you guys have seen the movies, blinding.
So much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration here in the citadel so thoughtfully provided by our benefactors. I've been proud to
Look at this propaganda right here.
my home. And so, whether you are here to stay or passing through on your way to parts unknown, welcome to City 17. It's safer here.
Guy's lying. Just want to let you guys know that.
It's all I have left. All right, I'm moving.
Funny thing is, it's like, why do I still have my AirPod on? All right, anyway. So these are the Combine. That's all I'm going to say about that. There's a lot of lore that's already out there, out and about with the Half-Life game.
Welcome to City 17. You have chosen or been chosen to relocate to one
So clearly these people are oppressed. You have aliens sweeping here, which is unfortunate. Look at that. They got him sweeping up the Chinese food boxes. The guy's watching him. He's waiting for a reason to beat him. It's just terrible.
And so, whether you are here to stay or passing through on your way to parts unknown, welcome to City 17. It's safer.
Overwatch stopped our train in the woods and took my husband for questioning. They said he'd be on the next train. I'm not sure when that was. They're being nice, though, letting me wait for him.
I'm sorry, ma'am. You're never going to see your husband again. That's just the way things go around here. You get on that train, if they stop at the Combine, I'm sorry, your number got chosen. They're going to put you in the grinder.
Welcome. Welcome
Don't drink the water.
to
They put something in it to make you forget. I don't even remember how I got here.
So when I was a kid playing this game like blew my mind. I was going around interacting with the NPCs. I'm like, what do you mean they put something in the water?
My administration here.
Like, I'm just bugging this guy now.
So thoughtfully provided by our benefactors. I've been proud to call City 17 my
They're always
home.
departing, but they never
And
arrive.
so, whether you are here to stay or
So this man's pacing. He's confused. He doesn't understand why.
But
welcome,
they're always departing, but they never arrive.
it's
And the ones
safe.
that do arrive, they never leave. You never see them go. They're always...
So it's so funny too. I like when I was watching the documentary for Half-Life 2, it was cool to see the design that went into them creating the level design, looking at European architecture. I believe they were looking at like, I forget what it was exactly, but it was like, I thought it was places that had dealt with communism and such, and so it was just dilapidated, eroded, lifeless. Like really beautiful structure, but like withered down.
You have chosen or been chosen to relocate to one of our finest remaining urban centers.
So you can see there's a lot of stuff going on here that shouldn't be going on.
17 that I elected to establish my administration here.
Thank you guys for bearing with me too with the audio issues.
Our benefactors. I've been proud to call City 17 my home. And so, whether you are here to stay or passing
You know, I don't want to go up in there. I'm about to get beat.
welcome.
You know what? I think this is a bad idea. Let me go get back on the train. I don't know what I was thinking going up to them. I don't want to get hit with that rod. No, thank you. Okay, we're going to take a breather right here. I'm not going to stop playing, but just a breather. So this game, I love it. I was obsessed with this game as a kid, and I think I've always liked movies that were post-apocalyptic and that were thrillers. And so it's always been a fun thing to watch movies that were just like that. Let's see what we got. Are you able to hear it? Yes, I'm able to hear it, thankfully. But no, the 1984 film is great. And I think it's so funny to see the parallels after watching the movie.
My administration here, in the citadel so thoughtfully provided by our benefactors.
I think it's this one. There we
I'm
go.
proud to call City 17 my home. And so, whether you
All right, I'm going to go back in there.
stay or passing through on your way to parts unknown,
But I like how the intro of this game just throws you in. It doesn't give you answers. You're like, these people are clearly oppressed. Who are these Combine people that are oppressing these poor citizens here? They're all wearing the same thing. They're all demoralized. What's going on? So you're left with more questions than answers. And I've always liked that on how it's moved you along and you're kind of just stuck with this. All right, look, they stopped some luggage here. I wonder why they put it to the side. All right, let's see if I go past.
welcome. Welcome to City 17. You have chosen or been chosen to relocate to one of our finest remaining urban centers. I thought so much of City 17.
They're all eyeing me down. They know I'm not supposed to be there.
My administration here.
A mistake. I got a standard relocation coupon just like everybody else.
You know they're going to beat our boy. Oh, I got blood on the floor. Clearly, you know something's up with this because his vocals are a little bit different than the other guys.
About that beer I owed you. It's me, Gordon, Barney from Black Mesa. Hey, sorry for the scare. I had to put on a show for the cameras. I've been working undercover with civil protection. I can't take too long or they'll get suspicious. I'm way behind on my beating quota.
Yes, Barney, what is it? I'm in the middle of a critical test.
Sorry, Doc, but look who's here.
Great Scott! Gordon Freeman! I expected more warning.
Yeah, you and me both, Doc. He was about to board the express to Nova Prospect.
Well, Barney, what do you intend? around here somewhere. She would have a better idea how to get in here.
Oh, as long as he stays away from checkpoints, we should be okay. Listen, I gotta go, Doc. We're taking enough chances as it is.
Beating quota.
And,
I know.
Gordon, good to see you.
Seth is like, do not sit in that bloody chair. Don't worry, I had no plans on doing so. Oh,
What I was afraid of.
got a knock on the door.
Before you blow my cover.
So he's undercover. He's a friendly. The wannabe.
No time to waste here, Gordon. Get a move
All
on.
right, you're distracting me. Hold on. All right, let me climb this ladder. I got to get out of here before I can continue and finish my thought. Let me stack some boxes and let me get out of here. Gordon is heavy. The cool thing is, Barney's a friend. If you guys want to laugh, I haven't played too much of Half-Life 1. I played a little bit of it. I didn't beat the whole thing. So I just fell in love with Half-Life 2 when I was a kid and never got around to Half-Life 1 in its entirety. Now here we are for an iconic scene. Now I have a question. Would you guys pick up that can? Be serious. He was taunting us. He just laughed at us. Makes me sick.
Gives them the right to make this kind of decision for mankind. Will they ever deactivate the suppression field and let us breathe?
So we're seeing this theme here of this propaganda that continues to blast out on to the citizens here to continue to demoralize them.
Every possible question you might have.
So humans have been overtaken by these Combine. I'm not going to get too much into the story because it's so epic and so vast. But the whole point of it is there's a human representative that is appeasing their benefactors. So it's really cool to see him doing his thing with propaganda, the citizens demoralized. Look at the food they're eating.
You'll have to wait your turn like everybody else.
Sorry.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready to join civil protection just to get a decent meal.
Apparently they don't eat good food. Where's my food? I waited my turn.
Instinct was our mother when we
Hey, where can I get some water? Okay, sorry.
in those hard scrabble years when we hardened our sticks and cooked our first meals about a meager fire and started at the shed.
So she's taking her rations that she got from this ration machine.
Is its dark twin.
She has powers. She can open doors with her mind.
Inextricably bound to unreasoning impulses. And today we clearly see its true nature. Instinct has just become aware of its irrelevance. And like a cornered beast, it will not go down without a bloody fight. Instinct would inflict a fatal injury on our species. Instinct creates its own oppressors
If I talk to you out
and
here,
bids
we're
us
going to be in
rise up
trouble.
against them. Instinct tells us that the unknown is a threat rather than an opportunity. Instinct's
So he's just going on and on and on, and he's just continuing his propaganda. Look at the area, dilapidated.
must be exposed.
We have checkpoints left and right. We have totally like a totalitarian police state that we have going on here. It is a pretty city, but it's just crazy the fact that all the citizens here are under this police state, which is terrible. So you're like, oh man.
They have given us the strength we never could have summoned to overcome this compulsion. They have given us the purpose.
See, I can't go towards anything like that.
Eyes toward the stars. Let me assure you that the
But what's so interesting about this game is the fact that
off on the day
we are looking at this and it's like, oh yeah, aliens took over the people and they're oppressed and X, Y, and Z. You're figuring it out as you're going, but how there's been so many real situations like this that have happened in times past where you have a situation like big government, where the government gets so huge and it ends up oppressing the people. And it's just crazy. You can think of places right now, like if you were to think of an equivalent, maybe like a North Korea, you have that, which is pretty crazy. where the citizens are ruled with an iron fist. And in times past, there's been people as well in certain places. And it kind of reminds you, like, exactly like one of the comments I saw, like a dystopian city. They're about to beat some citizens in that room there. Terrible. Look at this War of the Worlds. Unknown asked me, would you live in a city that looks like this in real life, but it doesn't have the same situation of what Half-Life is happening in Half-Life, but instead our real-world situation? I'm a little confused in the question there. Wait, but it doesn't have the same situation of what Half-Life is going to, but instead it's our real-world situation. I think I understood the first part of that question, and to answer your question, it would be, I would like to live in a place like this that wasn't, oh my gosh, quit taking pictures of me. I would like to live in a place like this if it wasn't being run like this and it wasn't in a police state. Who would want to live in a police state? My goodness, you know. Zero freedom. And in this channel, we're all about freedom, baby. Red, white, and blue. And look at this. We have the police that are the secret police, so to speak, bounding up some citizens. It's funny where, okay, I get it, take chill. Okay. So they clearly beat this person probably to death on the floor. Beanie Beans 64 coming on in. Hello. Thank you for joining the stream. We are just acting a fool tonight. That's what we're doing.
This is how it always starts. First the building, then the whole block. They have no reason to come to our place. Don't worry, they'll find one.
So what they're doing is they're conducting raids here, which is pretty unfortunate, but they are. And they do it randomly. They keep mixing it up, and they keep keeping the citizens on their toes, which is terrible. Like keeping the citizens in a constant state of fear, so there's that continued demoralized state where there's no resistance, really, because it's like, why are we going to resist? We don't even have the energy. We're not eating good. We're weak. We're tired. We don't know if they're going to come raid our place randomly. They're stopping us at checkpoints left and right. This has really happened, which is a trip, and it's still happening to this day in certain places. So it's a trip to see this in video game format. Look at this guy writing on the wall. I got mailboxes. I can't imagine that they'd be getting mail. We got a raid. So they're beating the people up in there. What's up, calamari? Dang, the guy's just sitting there. He's got some booze. He's just probably drinking his sorrows away. He got some milk and some Chinese cartons on the counter. Get this out of here.
He's one of us. I told you they'd be coming for us next.
Just this once, I hope you're wrong.
Well, they've arrived. Civil protection. This ain't looking good, fellas. We got to do something. They might be conducting a raid. You want to stick around to see what's going to happen? I don't think so. We just keep on moving through this apartment. This apartment is just gloomy.
Can't take it anymore.
Yo, Shiny Dude is hilarious. I love the tri-yearly ARG stream. Get this out of here. All right, got a mattress on the floor. They don't even have a bed frame. Backs must be busted. At least the toilet works. Oh, sorry. I didn't know I could hit you with a chair. Seth just asked, so in Half-Life, do you escape the city or what's the goal? So the funny thing is, I think that's answered in the new game that came out, which is Half-Life Alyx, which I have yet to play because I don't have a Oculus or anything of that nature. I saw that people made some mods for that game where you can just play like first-person shooting style, but it's not the same. I got to play that game because it kind of answers some of those questions here and now, but all we know is we are a physicist by the name of Gordon Freeman who is involved with the incident that happened at this underground base called Black Mesa in the first game. They opened up a rift to either a different dimension or something to that degree, and when they opened it on up, I believe aliens came through or something of that nature, or it sent a blip out to the universe where some other aliens had heard or seen on their radar, like, what is this? And the people that heard it were, this is a terrible explanation, but it'll encourage you to go look it up for yourself. But let me try to gather my thoughts. So what it did was, it alerted, at this underground base, they do this experiment where Gordon Freeman is a part of it. They're doing something they shouldn't be doing, and it sends a blip out into space or into another dimension where some other people heard it, and they were like, wait a minute, what's that? And so because they opened this rift up, these people that heard it had nefarious intentions of overtaking peoples and planets. They hear that blip, and they're like, we're going to exploit that little rift that was opened up a little bit. And so they come through into the human world or whatever, and they take over, and they're called the Combine. It's like this alien race, something of that nature. But it's really fascinating. That's just like the gist of it. And Gordon has been like teleported to like in the middle of all this. Again, like do with that explanation what you will, but I highly recommend you look it up because it's really cool when you see people break the lore down and everything. It's just awesome. Okay, we got to get out of here. But the whole point is, yes, we got to get out of this city because they're oppressing the people. Oh no. Wait a minute. Oh! Dude, the chair did nothing. Oh, I can't hit him with nothing. Oh man. Yeah, I know it wasn't the best explanation, but it's kind of getting there. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't, you know, how as sound as it could be. Dude, what are you doing? You gotta... Oh, man. So this is not my first time playing this game either. I've played this game quite... Oh boy, I'm getting shot. Quite a bit. Oof. So yeah, Gordon Freeman, being that physicist, working for this underground secret, like a black project, when they were doing stuff they shouldn't have been, like, or I guess... should have been smarter with. It's like an Area 51, and so there they opened up a portal that they shouldn't have. And then Gordon ends up going to to face these aliens, I believe, and he ends up taking the aliens down, but he has no way of getting back. And so the mysterious guy in the beginning, whose name is G-Man, like brings them back to this timeline, which is like the result of what happened from them opening up that portal. And so Gordon is supposed to be this figure of like bringing back a solution to this totalitarian, multi-dimensional beings called the Combine, who are oppressing whomever they get in contact with.
Slow to wake, but once they're up, you don't want to get in their way. Dr. Kleiner said you'd be coming this way. I don't think it occurred to him that you might not have a map.
No, I don't have a map, no. You just busted this guy's head. She busted all their heads.
This way, boy.
She must be on some, like, I don't know. She definitely knows jujitsu, something of that nature. I mean, she just literally. All right, cool. We're good.
I'm Alex Vance. My father worked with you back in Black Mesa. I'm sure you don't remember me, though. Man, a few words, aren't you?
Yeah. Yo, let me get.
Remember him from Black Mesa? Your old administrator. Don't get my dad started on Dr. Breen. Through here.
So the guy who was spewing propaganda used to work with Gordon Freeman, who I am, and also her father.
Funny, you showing up on this day in particular. We've been helping people escape the city on foot. It's a dangerous route to my father's lab, through the old canals. Today, we're finally on the verge of having a better way.
So there's clearly a resistance to this regime,
Let me buy you a drink.
because now we're getting into some hidden secret tunnels and stuff of that nature where they conduct their business.
Oh, and by the way, nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Look at this lab.
Where did she get to? Lamar,
Look at this.
Uh-oh, everything all right?
Oh, look at that.
well, almost all right. Lamar has gotten out of her crate again. If I didn't know better, I'd suspect Barney of trapping and my goodness. Gordon Freeman. It really is you, isn't it?
I found him wandering around outside. Bit of a troublemaker, isn't he?
We owe a great deal to Dr. Freeman, even if trouble does tend to follow in his wake. I must say, Gordon, you come at a very opportune time. Alex has just installed the final piece for our resurrected teleport.
I can't take any credit for the breakthrough, Doctor.
Nonsense.
An unknown to answer your question.
You're lovely.
Let's just see.
I think I was confused with it, but I'd rather be here, if that makes any sense. So again, at the time this game came out, this was like cutting edge, everything that was happening, the storytelling, riveting.
We'll inaugurate the new teleport with a double transmission.
You mean it's working? For real this time? Because I still have nightmares about that cat.
No, there's nothing to be nervous about.
What cat?
We've made major strides.
The cat.
What cat?
Doc, since he's not taking the streets, you might as well get him out of the city.
Not raspberry.
Oh dear, you're right. I almost forgot.
They done tested on a cat.
I've got to get back on my ship, but okay. Here we go. Ah! Damn it, get it off me!
That is disgusting. I'm sorry. That is just like
Got rid of that.
nasty.
Certainly not. Never fear, Gordon. She's de-beaked and completely harmless. The worst she might do is attempt to couple with your head.
Get that thing away from me!
Here, my pet.
Give me a crowbar and I'm whacking that thing.
No, not up there. No.
You should see me with roaches.
Careful, Lamar. Those are quite fragile. Oh, fine. It'll be another week before I can cook her up.
Yeah, longer if we're lucky.
Barney, you're not an animal person.
On that note, everybody, thank you so much for joining. This has been more so of a test than anything. I really appreciate you guys coming on through here. We're going to continue our Half-Life 2 gameplay another time. I promise, well, no, not saying anything. It's not going to be a triannual stream, that's for sure, but I'm glad we were able to test a couple of these things. This is something I've been wanting to do for quite some time. So definitely going to probably keep on playing Half-Life 2. It's definitely just a solid game. one that I love very much. It's very near and dear to my heart. I just want to say thank you guys for joining. You were integral to this test, and I'm probably going to pop on here and there, and you're probably going to see some shorts, some short content from some games that I've been playing, maybe some Red Dead Redemption 2, also Half-Life 2. But if you guys have any games that you guys like and want to recommend them, please recommend them my way. I love ones that are like a movie. Anything that's like I'm going through it and I'm figuring things out. But it was a pleasure to touch base with you guys again. And I really just, this is really cool for so many different reasons. I didn't think I'd be doing something like this anytime, this quick and such short notice. But I just wanted to get back in the swing of things and just start, playing more things and seeing how you guys were doing. But also to build a new audience potentially with doing new things. So it's a lot of fun. It's just it's a release. It's a vice for me, really. But thank you for coming on in. Calamari, Dominius, Seth, Unknown, JW. Thank you guys. And it's going to be fun to cut a couple of this, to cut some content in the future from some gameplays. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys. And this is going to mark something new. And I'm also going to update you in another stream. We might have a stream where I'm just talking about my filmmaking ventures and some movies that I've worked on. But thank you guys for coming on through. I really appreciate you guys. I don't have an outro video or end card or anything of that nature for you guys, but I really appreciate it. And if you guys did enjoy this content, please leave a comment. Sub if you'd like. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Adam. The channel is called ARG, which stands for Adam Rodriguez Games. It's a lot of fun to kind of go back and play some games that are near and dear to my heart, such as Half-Life 2, maybe even Red Dead Redemption. I'm pretty excited, but it's going to be cool. And Raspberry is going to be joining me from streams to time because she loves to run around and she loves to mess with all my film gear and stuff. So it's going to be great. Thank you guys for coming on in here. And, excuse me. Yo, this sparkling water, bubbly. I'm about to float out my seat. But I must say, thank you for coming on through. This will not be the last stream. That's what I do know. And it's just so cool to keep you guys updated with what's going on. So yeah, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate y'all. And until next time, we'll chit-chat some more. I'll update you guys some more on what I got going on, because there's some projects I'm working on now that don't pertain necessarily to this channel, but it's pretty awesome. And this film I have coming out is really awesome. So I'll keep you guys updated with that. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Have a great night. See you later.